Here with Bruno on day 2 of prelims. He's here to do his thing on the main event. What's your job officially?
I don't know. No one ever told me. It's like go again, just stand there and say things, preferably about legs. I don't know why, but yeah.
How sick are you of that joke?
You have no idea. You have no idea. It gets old after a month or two, but I don't know.
A month or two? It's been a year. People probably, every time someone meets you, they're going to be like, you're that guy that made that joke about the legs.
Well, but to be fair, like if it's what makes people happy, you have to live with it. So I'm happy to be remembered about that. It happened to me that I was in LA last month.
It's a positive thing.
Yeah, it's a positive thing. But I was in LA last month, and I'm going to say, you're the legs guy.
Nice.
Yes, I do have 2 legs.
And you have anything planned this time, or are you just going to wing it?
No. I never plan anything. The thing about this is that you have to be kind of yourself, otherwise it feels too forced. I tried to be forced sometimes last year, and I felt like that doesn't work really. So go with the flow. And
right now, what are you doing?
Well, I just came here. I arrived about 6 hours ago, so I'm still in Sweden time. It's like 3 a.m. for me. It's very shiny. So I'm trying to keep myself awake, watching some games. It's a very crazy group stage. If you probably are watching or have been watching this, there are no more favorites anymore. Some people like upsets from Fnatic, Team Liquid. Sorry, it's still upset. And Dignitas.
No need to apologize.
Yeah. So, I'm happy that I was talking to some of the guys before, I think it was Bolva, saying that there's going to be more than one European/American Western team in the top 8 because of...
Way more than one.
Yeah, not in the top 8 of the groups, like in the final top 8.
Okay.
Because if you get like enough people in the top 8 of the groups, inevitably people go through there. So it's better than, I think, only one there was last year.
I think in a group, the first group, it might be only one Chinese that makes it through top 4.
Yes, it's a possibility. No Chinese team is doing very well recently. DK and IG are the best, but Tongfu is faltering a little bit, and LGD is again doing the thing that Navi does as well. It's like they're not really good at the group stage, and then they step up their game when they get to the playoffs. But we'll see. You never know.
Yeah, last year they didn't lose any games,
yes.
And they didn't even get to the finals. So
exactly, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what are you doing outside of this week? Like you've been in GD Studio?
Yeah, I've been there. We're on a break right now, the Good Studio. But what I do there, I'm kind of chilling in their house. I help them with the Good Show, and I cast with them. Last month I was with Beyond the Summit doing the Early World Cup as well. But my day job, if you want to call it like that, I'm a developer, and I'm working on some projects. I used to have Dota Academy. I still have it. It's very deserted right now because I don't have much time for it. But my idea is to grab whatever is interesting, and in this case it's about Dota, and just try to think what the community needs in terms of something new, something different. What we're tackling right now is, of IXDL, of course.
Yeah.
So we talked with Mike a little bit about that. We want to improve upon that idea and make a system where people can schedule their own tournaments and scrims as well. So if you, for example, you're Liquid and you want to scrim, you can just go there and check your schedule and say, I'm free these days. So other teams that have you as a friend list, something like that, they can say, oh, yeah, I can play with them this day.
Good luck getting players to show up on time to that.
No, that will never happen. But, maybe it can change them a little bit, and we hope.
Have a penalty system.
Yeah, that as well.
They lose
the wall of
IXDL
shame.
points.
No, just put the wall of shame. You enter there and you see the people that are very, very irregular with the schedule.
So everyone.
Yes. And it's like people try to be in the wall of shame, so they will intentionally try to be late. It's a very incentivizing method of not working.
Okay. Well, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? What did you study in school? All that kind of stuff.
Well, I'm from Argentina, which is a place that's very way to the south. It's not Australia, it's on the other side of the world.
South America, I know my geography.
Yeah, it's kind of like there.
I know the neighboring countries. I know your neighboring countries.
We're next to Brazil. We're not the capital of Brazil.
And Chile?
And Chile as well. It's also spicy food.
And Peru?
And Peru. They eat lots of spice.
Bolivia?
Yeah, we're very good at this.
No.
Have you been to South America ever?
No, but I have been to a map of South America.
I've never been to a map. They're too small for me to stand on.
Yeah.
Maybe
I
you're
have
just
one on my phone.
That's good. Don't step on your phone. You'll break it.
Yeah, at least I didn't walk in the pool with it.
Yeah, that also happens. But yeah, I'm from there. I'm 28 years old. I had to think about that. I feel old now. I'm 28 years old.
I'm very old as well.
Yeah, you're just a tiny little bit older than me.
35.
Yeah, that's a tiny bit.
Yeah.
I can introduce you to my sister. She's single. She's 33.
Younger woman.
Yeah, if you're into that.
You're gonna never had someone want to introduce me to his sister. That's good.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm just hanging around, trying to enjoy life. I lived a very strict and structured life for 3 years, having my own company, and I kind of got
What was it called?
Zempit.
How do you spell that?
Zempit. It still exists. My partner is still working there. There's a long story which I am not at liberty to tell in front of people because it involves the mafia.
What?
Yes, which forced me to leave the company.
Well, now you got to tell us.
Well, that's the thing is that the mafia appeared and
The
wanted.
Argentinian mafia?
Yeah,
What are they like?
very like our politicians.
Okay, so what do they offered you protection money?
No. They just wanted to do something that was against my principles, and they offered lots of money for
Like
that.
killing someone?
No, nothing like that. Nothing like that. Just
Just-
money laundering.
Just taking off. Oh, okay. Well, we have some issues with money laundering in esports scene too.
Yeah, I've heard about that. I'm not responsible.
You aren't?
Maybe.
Well, I mean, that is a pretty interesting story, but are they like mad at you? If this gets out, are you gonna die?
No, nothing like that. It's just like
I'm scared for you, man.
no, I'm fine. I'm like I have protection from the Swedish embassy, so nothing will happen to me. But my family, on the other hand, I will miss them. No,
I can't tell if you're joking because I don't know the Argentinian mafia's reach.
they do have the resources.
Are all mafias around the world the same?
No, I
Similar?
don't. I
Do they
don't
operate in
think, I don't
similar
think
ways?
so. I don't think so.
Because in the U.S., there's what's called a made man. Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
Well, do they have that in Argentina?
No. In Argentina, it's way simpler. The thing is that because the people that are into that, they're so close to the power that they do that very openly, and that's why I don't have a real problem telling like the general details of what happened, because they came very openly to me. It was just no secret. It's like, we want to do this, and we want to do this because we want to launder money. Are you in or are you out? I'm out.
Okay.
Very simple.
Zempit is a clean company.
It is. There's a shell company.
Good for
doing
you.
that.
Huh?
There is a shell company doing that. It's
Oh,
not
okay.
Zempit. So, yeah.
All right. Well,
You have to keep your books clean.
I will blur out your face in the interview, and then you'll have that one of those voices. You know, like
Yeah.
my company was Zempit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Tell us about you moved to Sweden from Argentina.
Yes.
Your family's still in Argentina. Are you dating anyone?
No, at the moment, no. I'm a free man.
How's Sweden for that?
Well, it's interesting because it's really good. At the same time, the good house is very secluded from society. And that's a big problem. But you have to move by car if you want to go anywhere. So whenever I go out, I have lots of fun.
Go clubbing?
happens Really. I'm not into clubbing.
What do you do? What do you guys do? Go to bars?
When you say guys, in general in the house, people play video games.
Oh, I wouldn't have expected that.
Yeah, that's what they do. James is, of course, the soul of the house, and he goes out clubbing a lot.
Really?
Yeah, he gets drunk a lot.
I said really like I would be surprised, but I'm not very surprised at that at all.
But I'm more like I'm a date kind of guy. Just like I hang out with people. It's kind of good because you get to meet so many people. Swedish is so big in esports that even someone like us, you get recognized on the street.
You got recognized on the street?
Yeah, you get recognized
Huh.
on the street.
Do you ever sign any autographs on the street?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I did.
I want to go to Sweden.
I signed the hand, by the way, because the
No,
guy didn't have
no chests.
no, not yet. It's too much of a male fandom.
Ah.
So we have to bring Dota to. I'm actually having a meeting with the guys at Valve of how we can bring Dota to women.
I have some good advice about that.
Okay, care to share?
Yes, the environment set around video games in general needs to improve a lot in order to accommodate more female players.
So put like more flowers and birdies.
We'll start with the pics and Twitch chats maybe,
Okay.
and then maybe a little bit more moderation, and then acceptance.
Yeah.
And then that might make it a little bit easier.
Well, to be honest, you do kind of have this kind of Barbie dress me up thing in Dota 2 where you can use the cosmetics. It's kind of like the right approach.
I guess.
I mean-
I like Dota 2's character design. It's a lot less. I don't want to say
Grim?
It's like less campy.
Okay.
Like they have like Queen of Pain, who's like obviously over sexualized.
Yes.
But that's like
But that's kind of the theme of the
that's
hero,
like
right?
what the hero is. There isn't like a lot, and you have a lot of like other diverse female characters in the game, like Luna or whatever.
Yeah.
Is like hero.
So what you're
that's,
saying
like,
is
completely-
you have different cup sizes.
Yeah, exactly. That's
that's
exactly that was my point.
Yeah. But that's true. That's true. And you also have guys. You don't have you don't have an Adonis. Like you don't have a man that is like, oh, this is the manly guy. Like kind of
Axe.
But that's like if you were a girl.
Spirit Breaker?
If you were
Spirit
a girl.
Breaker.
No. Wait.
Spirit
What
Breaker.
I'm saying is,
Yeah.
like if you're a guy, you can say, oh, Windrunner is so hot. But if you're a girl, you will go, oh, Axe is so hot. No. So there. if-
Skyrath, he's kind of a pretty boy.
it's kind of the other thing. It's kind of a bit metrosexual.
He's like not human.
Yeah, no, but it's kind of metrosexual. It feels
Yeah.
like, I don't know,
I'm trying to
maybe
think. I'm
something
trying to.
more
I'm
like
trying to think of heroes right
Schwarzenegger.
now.
Sven wears a mask. So,
Sven, yeah, you don't know.
It's kind of hard if you want to be if you are a girl and you want.
Well,
to,
I mean, Sven. Some girls are into that. He has a really big sword.
yeah. Have you seen the sword? He has one of the swords. It's a can opener.
Yeah.
It's literally like two things that go and end into a circle.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
I've seen that one.
I don't know what they were drinking when they decided to design that sword.
People have it. I mean, I think
How that doesn't work? It's
Quantic used it in the
yeah.
in the
In
playing game, and they
Runners League.
lost.
And they lost because
of the
that
sword.
didn't cut.
Yeah.
How can you crit with a sword like that?
Yeah, you can't. It's just you're just like kind of bumping them with it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bad
it's
boy.
quite bad. But yeah, I mean, most of the cosmetics are good, and if you only make amazing cosmetics,
Yeah.
then where's the value?
Exactly.
You got to have some average ones.
Yeah, I agree with that. But it's also really cool that the community is making new cosmetics because that way it's not only Valve that dictates where the game wants to go. It's like someone says, "Oh, I have this very cool idea." You can see that as well.
Okay. All right. What do you do outside of Dota and programming and all that stuff for fun?
Well, I cook a lot.
You cook.
I love to cook.
Do you watch Top Chef?
No, I've never watched Top Chef.
What?
Well, it's not a thing in Argentina where I come from, and in Sweden I don't watch the show.
Okay. So
But-
what do you cook? Give me what's your best dish?
I'm very good at making sauces, like for pastas.
Yep.
What
What do you throw in there?
Well, the thing is that if you
Oh.
start with a base of garlic and onions, you
Little
can
oregano,
yeah,
little soy sauce,
basil, soy sauce. I'm really careful with the soy sauce because
garlic.
it doesn't go with it. Oh yeah, garlic goes with anything. Garlic, onion are the base for anything. Then
What kind of onions?
red onions are
How
better.
fast are you at chopping them?
Not so fast because I have a very blunt knife there. I need a proper knife, which I left in Argentina.
You gonna buy a nice knife? Do they have them over there? What brand?
The brand that is in Argentina doesn't exist anywhere else, so I'm not buying that brand. I have to do some research.
Do you know one of the biggest multi-level marketing schemes in the United States is based off of selling knives?
Really?
Yeah.
How does it work?
They tell these kids that they can sell knives for a living, and then they make them sell to their parents and stuff,
Okay.
and their parents feel guilty. And they buy it all from them,
So
and then
it's
they
like-
can't sell it from anyone
So
else.
it's like Girl Scout cookies, but with knives.
And
That's
yes, but they
you just
cost like
described
10 times more.
You just described everything that's wrong with the American society.
Girl Scout cookies are good, man.
Yeah, but Girl Scouts selling knives?
But it's also Girl Scout cookies, you can't really find them anywhere else.
Yeah.
Whereas knives are just knives. You can
Yeah,
just
that's
buy
the
them
thing.
anywhere.
Like, who would buy knives door to door?
If your son worked really hard on a presentation to sell you a knife and he was awful at it,
I would pay him money and say, keep the knives.
yeah, maybe. But, people fall for it.
Yeah.
I don't know how we got on the subject, but continue with your story about cooking.
Yeah, well, no, sauces are really nice. Everything with meat. Beef is very common in Argentina and very cheap. So you can do lots of stuff with that. We have something that exists in pretty much every Spanish-speaking country, which is called empanada. which is pretty much minced meat, beef with onions and olives and lots of stuff. You put them in kind of like a small pizza, and you make it like a taco, but it's not really a taco. It's kind of different, and it's full with minced meat. So it's really amazing.
So you must be a hit with the ladies. They must be really impressed if you can cook for them.
I have, yeah, that's not all I have, but that's the beginning of it.
That's pretty
with,
good.
Yeah. They say that the path to a woman's heart is through her stomach.
Well, I mean, anatomically, that's true too.
No, you go to the mouth or the other side, but you can't get to the heart. You have to rip through the esophagus or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, like, she wouldn't survive, but you could get there.
Yeah. You can also get through her boobs. And you don't say the path to a woman's heart is through her boobs. That would be silly.
That'd be silly. It would.
Who knows? Anyways.
Well, so other than cooking, what else do you do?
Other than cooking, you asked me lots of stuff. I run a lot.
What's your mile time?
I did that last time. What was it? About 8 minutes.
8 minutes?
Yeah.
Come on, what's your fastest mile time?
Well, the thing is that I don't run for speed.
Oh.
I just run for endurance.
Exercise?
Stamina.
So healthy.
Yeah.
Do you eat healthy food?
I do eat lots of healthy food.
Do you drink a lot of water?
I do not drink a lot of water. That's
You
my
should.
problem. I should.
Just stay hydrated.
Yeah.
It's very
I drink
important.
lots of smoothies, and people in the house love my smoothies.
What kind of smoothies do you put? What do you put in there?
Well,
Mango?
mango is a big
mango.
one. Yeah. Everything that ends in
Strawberries?
berry. Everything.
Bananas?
Bananas are too
Some
heavy.
whey protein?
Yeah, no, I avoid anything that's like protein and that stuff. No, not because I have anything against it. It's just like,
Do you drink almond milk?
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
What about quinoa?
Quinoa, I have lots of quinoa, and it's
Okay,
a very filling meal.
And do you eat Greek yogurt?
I don't like it as much. I tried it, but it's like I cannot get past the consistency.
Just the macros, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, those 14 grams of protein, no grams of fat. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But yeah, it's really interesting, the world of cooking, and I don't know. I read a lot.
What do you read?
The last thing I read was the book version of Life of Pi. You know the movie?
Yep.
It's pretty rough.
You read any sci-fi?
Yeah, I read pretty much everything Asimov to begin with. There's also this guy.
Like The Foundation?
Yeah, William Gibson. Most famous book was Neuromancer. He was the father of cyberpunk. Also very interesting, a writer from the 80s. I read also recently. I'm reading lots of adaptations right now, film adaptations.
What about Twilight?
No, never touched it.
I read all 4 books.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
Did you like it?
No, it was awful.
Well, did you lose a bet to read those books? Or?
I wanted to find out what happened, so I just powered through it.
Well, I admire you because my second year of high school teacher taught me that you have to read bad books as well as good books because otherwise you can't appreciate it.
It certainly had a lot of adjectives. You just kind of list them.
Mm-hmm.
But I got through that, but I couldn't get through 50 Shades of Grey. I tried reading that.
Yeah.
It was just awful.
Oh, you should check. There's a YouTube version of Gilbert Gottfried.
Yeah.
He reads 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh yeah. Maybe I'll look at that.
That's something that you should.
It looks hilarious.
Yeah, you should enjoy.
Did you read Ender's Game?
I read Ender's Game. You know there's a movie.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask you. Oh, you're doing my job for me.
I know.
What do you think about the movie?
I haven't seen it because it's not out yet. But
They gave away the ending in the trailer.
yeah, that's amazing.
Spoiler alert.
Do not watch
the humans
trailer.
win.
Come on. But yeah, no, it's an interesting. Actually, one of my best friends is rereading the book right now, and this guy is like, this is like Harry Potter, and I can see the similarities.
Yeah, he must have copied Harry Potter.
Yeah, come on.
Come on.
Orson Scott Card, what are you doing?
Well, except Orson Scott Card hates gay rights, whereas J.K. Rowling loves gay rights.
Exactly.
And people are like boycotting it
Yeah.
because of that.
Yeah, but
And you know what he said?
What did he say?
He's like, all you people boycotting my movie need to be tolerant of my views.
Irony.
Could you imagine that? The irony of that? It's just so heavy. I was just like, oh my
I'm
god.
assuming he's trolling. Like,
Can't be trolling. He's not trolling.
No, but you can't say that and not think like, oh wait, I'm not being tolerant.
Not thinking much.
No, not
Yeah.
really. But yeah, I only read the first book, Ender's Game.
The book's very good. It's just, I'm probably still gonna see the movie
Mm-hmm.
and maybe like hide my face or something.
Yeah, you know what you should read? Speaking of book, I Am Legend. The book is really short. It's like 200 pages, so it's not. But if you watch the movie, it's nothing like the movie.
Yeah, just like World War Z. You read the
Yeah,
book?
yeah, I read the book. And
That book's really good.
And the movie is very disappointing.
The movie's nothing like it.
Well, there's no blood. to begin with. Have
Yeah.
you noticed that? It's a PG-13 movie.
And
There's-
the zombies, the whole book is just wrong. The
Yeah.
whole movie's just wrong.
the
rather.
movie, yeah.
So it's a sad.
It's a sad
thing.
moment, yeah, but you know.
I wish they would come out with a Pacific Rim book.
I haven't watched it yet.
It's like an 11 out of 10.
Wow,
Yeah.
really?
Do you like robots that fight with monsters?
Sure, why not? Who
Well,
doesn't?
then you're gonna love the movie.
I'm
You
gonna
should
watch
see
that
it.
movie. Yeah,
You should buy just a few tickets in case you want to see it again. I'm probably gonna watch it again sometime soon.
fair enough.
I haven't seen it this week.
Should
so-
I take my handycam and record it and also have it?
I've definitely. Well, I'm not gonna say that online, but I'll definitely go see it again at some point.
Okay, that sounds good. Maybe we can go together.
Yeah, I'll
Like,
go
maybe
with
a couple
you.
girls.
Yeah.
I know there's some there.
And we can dress up.
Sure.
I've dressed up as a robot for the premiere. Mike
Yeah.
was dressed as a kaiju,
Okay.
one of the monsters. You can look at that picture online. It's very our costumes are very detailed.
Mm-hmm. Very
so-
elaborated.
Yeah. Okay. Well, is there anything you want to talk about? Anything in particular?
I mean, I could talk about lots of things.
We could sit here forever, honestly. This is
I
fun.
really enjoy this. I should make you an interview, but honestly, the thing is that ever since I knew that you were going to make me an interview, I'm really happy because I always wanted to be like Lauren. Elise.
You've made it.
I made
Lauren
it.
Elise.
Yeah.
That one was a fun interview.
That one was a fun interview,
Yeah.
and I was like, I'm like Lauren.
I was
Elise.
trying very
Interview.
hard to maintain eye contact that whole interview. Did you
Oh,
see?
yeah.
I did such a good job. I didn't show. I was like a fucking laser. I was just like right into the eyes.
Yeah.
But
You go to YouTube right now and you check that interview, and there are like two bookmarks that people normally use. When she asks, "Is Scarlett a girl?"
yeah,
and the other one is a moment where she crosses her legs.
yeah. And the funny thing is, like,
you can watch more than that.
yeah,
if you want.
she's got some interesting videos on YouTube, a lot of which involve milk,
Yes.
where you can see
Not Milk, the player.
huh?
Not Milk, the player. Milk, the milk.
Yeah, Milk the liquid.
Yes.
Oh, not liquid the team, but Milk the liquid thing that you drink.
Yeah.
And it's fun. It's interesting.
very
you know,
educational.
it's a good way to express yourself.
Yeah.
And you don't need to watch my interview for it.
No, exactly. But you
Yeah.
can still watch the interview because it's fun. If
Yeah.
you didn't.
And we get